I came to Miami in 1993 to undertake what now we would call a fellowship. It was with Catholic Legal Immigration Network, and my job was to work with the Haitians who had been paroled into the United States, most of them based in Miami, from Guantanamo Bay, the naval base. And they were allowed to come in because they had fled Haiti after Aristide was removed from office. And it was brutal. It was one of the most brutal episodes in the Western Hemisphere. So about 60,000 people took to the seas and tried to come to the United States for safety and security. Many of them intercepted and taken to Guantanamo Bay Naval Base. And about 12,000 of them were screened and allowed to come to Miami with the understanding that the refugee resettlement agencies would provide legal services to help them file for political asylum at no cost to the government. So in creative approaches, the Jesuit Refugee Service and Catholic Legal Immigration Network cobbled together some funding to fund me, a fellow, to come down and help prepare these asylum applications. There had been an office called Catholic Emergency Legal Aid for Haitians, and we at that time focused on the Guantanamo Haitians, filed their asylum applications. So through the course of that year, I met Miriam Mezidou, and of course, at that time in 1993, if you were working with the Haitian community, you interacted with the parish or the church. It's actually part of the cathedral, but Notre Dame de Haiti Catholic Church, and the pastor there was Thomas Wensky. And at the end of my year, I was thinking about what I should do. And of course, working with Miriam, who's a force of nature, she, with her support, said, let's continue to do the work we do. Let's do it at Notre Dame. And then Father Wensky said, yeah, come on over. We really need the help. So we did that. We arrived there. Miriam, I, and Mary Claire Moise, another Haitian woman who worked as a translator and an interpreter. She was an interpreter for me for many cases that we took to the asylum office. We set up shop and we provided services to the Haitian community, the three of us. We were given 2 desks for 3 people and a phone. I had arrived in Miami in my Jeep Wrangler, where the top was sometimes up, sometimes not, with some clothes and what was then a very big, clunky desktop computer, early version, 1993. And that was our technology, the phone and the desktop. And we began to work. And this being Miami, knowing the need, we grew. And I think we did a good job because word spread that we were helping people. And we grew beyond the Haitian community, so much so that in 1998, the Archdiocese recognized our work at Notre Dame and incorporated us and officially made us part of the Archdiocese as Catholic Charities Legal Services. And that is the anniversary that we're celebrating today, 1998 to 2023. In those 25 years, we've helped literally thousands of people. Many of them now have children and grandchildren who are U.S. citizens, doctors, nurses, IT professionals. They are embedded in our community and making America a richer, literally, more unique, more diverse country. And so I really think that our work is critical to our identity as a nation. In those 25 years, there have been points of intense need that I'm very happy to have been a participant in. In 2010, January of 2010, one of the most devastating natural disasters in world history happened in Haiti, the earthquake. 250,000 and more people died. Fortunately, our government acted quickly and provided temporary protected status to Haitians who were already here. We immediately went to work and began preparing those applications. And I remember at Notre Dame, the line around Notre Dame was vast, around the block, waiting for our services. And it was late. I mean, we were there maybe till midnight. And there was a woman who waited there. I said, listen, why don't you go home? We'll take care of you tomorrow, or go to our office. And she said, no, I've waited all these years. I'm hungry for my work authorization. And that's what they wanted. Of course they wanted protection from deportation, but they wanted to work. And work was so important, not only for their own livelihood, but so that they could support their loved ones in Haiti that were so devastated by the earthquake. And I think of the aftermath of that, the billions of dollars that were pledged. Some of it didn't even materialize. Some of it that did went to silly, ridiculous projects that didn't fill the need. The money that was generated by our clients, the work authorization we helped get them, went directly to the people in need who knew how to spend it. They knew their needs. So I'm so proud, and I really feel that our work was an immense part of earthquake relief. In 2024, we talked about the crisis at the border with the unaccompanied minors, the kids crisis. We locally were seeing many as a secondary resettlement from the border. They were placed into a fast-track immigration court system, which we called the rocket docket. I mean, these were children, many of them children of tender years, 6, 8. We saw a baby of 2 go before the court. They were not given representation. We organized the legal community and made sure that while we couldn't get them attorneys for every case, we at least sat with them at the counsel desk and guided them through the immigration process. Right now, I would say that we're in a third very important flashpoint with 200,000 or more coming from the border. All of them here with authorization. They're allowed to come in. They've been vetted at the border, but most of them were not provided with work authorization. Most of them need to file for political asylum, particularly from the countries that they are fleeing: Venezuela, Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua. These countries, they're poor, but poverty alone is not what pushes people to leave their home. Often it's political violence, and that is the case in each of these 4 countries. The political oppression has forced people to leave because it took away their hope. And here they have hope. And that's what we're trying to give this latest group, some hope to reestablish their life here in the United States. That's then, that's what we're doing now, but tonight is really about the next 25 years and how CLS can continue to respond to whatever needs arise in our community. And that's what I want all of you to be a part of.